All right, check. 1, 2, 3. Oh boy. Really? Ah, shoot. My face camera. Where'd it go? Really? I didn't think about that. I did not think about that. Okay. How about now? Will it work? No. I forgot that I have to put my face camera back on. Ugh, I forgot to close out StreamYard. Ugh. Come on. That's not what I want. Video capture device. Ugh. Where is it? I don't know where I put it. Let's deactivate and activate it again. There we go. Okay, cool. There we go. I have the power of invisibility. Whoa, that is way too wide. Okay, what's going on, guys? How you all doing? My name is Jason Joseph. Okay, I kind of like this. I like this little new setup. All right, so we made that number bigger. All right, cool. Yes, I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you're all having yourselves a great day. My name is Jason Joseph, and of course, this is Play-by-Play with JJ. Lots of moves that happened today. Well, I don't know about a lot of moves, but there's definitely been some moves that have happened, and some of them have happened over the last couple of minutes. So, we don't have a set starting lineup that we know of right now for the Miami Marlins because a couple of people just got moved. But the Phillies, well, what did they do today? Well, they got Michael Lorenzen, okay? They ended up getting Michael Lorenzen today from the Detroit Tigers. All right, the Marlins are acquiring Josh Bell. Okay, that just was breaking news. The conversation started beforehand. Let me make sure that I have all the details correctly. But anyhow, long story short, the Phillies, well, they won last night's game. And now that the trade deadline is over, okay, they pretty much have the same team. That's basically the bottom line. Unless something weird happens. But you have the same team. You got a couple of pieces, but nothing really that moves the needle per se. And now that just tells me that you have to rely on this offense, and you just have to try to see if they can try to find ways to produce runs, because these guys should be able to handle it, okay? But they did get Michael Lorenzen, a guy that can do a little bit of, that can eat up some innings for sure. He can go like 5 to 7 innings. He was an all-star with the Tigers this year. Tigers, Dombrowski, they have a lot of ties with that, of course, but Lorenzen will actually be starting most likely on Thursday. So that has been the report that has been released, that Lorenzen will probably start on Thursday against the Marlins. So I'm curious to see how that goes. We have an updated lineup. So it's Schwarber, Bohm, Harper. Harper's over at first. Okay, so wait, yeah, I had that right. Castellanos. Oh, JT Realmuto's not in the lineup. Okay. So, Castellanos, Stott, Realmuto, Stott, Turner. Okay, so Turner moves up. Okay. This was just released. So, it's Stott, Turner, Marsh. Sorry about this, guys. We were just having a little watch party. Turner, Marsh. So Marsh is out in left field. Stubbs is catching. And Rojas is batting ninth. Okay. So Stubbs is catching. I wonder if JT's okay. Interesting, for sure. But yes, anyhow, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all having yourselves a great day. The Phillies got Rodolfo Castro. That was just a reported trade for Bailey Falter. Rodolfo Castro is an infielder for the Pittsburgh Pirates. But yes, that just happened not too long ago either. So the Phillies will have Schwarber, Bohm, Harper, Castellanos, Stott, Turner, Marsh, Stubbs, and Rojas in their starting lineup. So the Marlins lineup, as of right now, I haven't seen any sort of report, even though they just took the field. They should have the lineups up there. Just bear with us because, of course, this lineup has changed as well. Dombrowski, it was just reported that by Tim Kelly that Dave Dombrowski says Phillies believe Johan Rojas has star potential, and despite teams asking about him, he wasn't someone they considered moving to acquire a veteran. Okay, that's interesting. Thank you so much for subscribing, Joe. All right, 1 ball, no strikes in the top of the first to Kyle Schwarber. The pitch, swinging a line drive into right field for a hit. And Schwarber gets on with a single as Garcia, who's out in right field, gets over towards the ball. So Sandy Alcantara is on the bump for the Marlins. In 135 and a third of an inning, he has a 4.46 earned run average. Ooh, I almost got that right. Good job, JJ. Good job. Wow. Okay. Alec Bohm will be due up. And the first pitch he sees is a slider that's off the plate. One ball, no strikes. Alcantara comes set, lines up, and throws it just a little bit low for ball 2. We got 23 people on here. I hope you're all having yourselves a great day. Please make sure that you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on those notification bell icons too. 2-0 is the count. Alcantara kicks, steals. There's a chopper that's hit foul. Bohm against Alcantara. He's 8 for 23 with a double, a triple, and 6 RBI. No, for sure, man. Definitely. It's just, yeah, we'll talk more about it later. The 2-1, another foul ball. I mean, you just expected them to make some more moves. But Johan Rojas, I'm excited about him, and I'm hoping that Rob can try to play him more. Give him more playing time. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Bohm. Alcantara kicks, steals, and it's inside for ball 3. So the count is full at 3-2. Let's see if the Marlins updated their lineup. Three balls, 2 strikes to Alec Bohm. Schwarber leads off at first. The pitch. Ground ball into right field for a hit. Schwarber's going to go over to second base, and Bohm stops at first. Back-to-back singles for the Phillies, and they have 2 runners on with nobody out in the top of the first. Bohm again going the opposite way. He's been starting to make really good contact with the baseball. That's been a very good sign for the Phils, for sure. So Schwarber stops at second, Bohm's at first, and here comes Bryce Harper. The table is set for him in the first pitch. It's a grounder right over to second base. The flip over to shortstop. There's one to throw to first in time, a 4-6-3 double play. And Schwarber goes over to third. It was sort of like the same thing that happened last night to start off the ball game. Pretty much. And now Nick Castellanos is going to come up. So there's a runner over at third. Castellanos' batting average has dropped to 273. It was over 300 right before the All-Star break. And he takes the first pitch wide for ball 1. Let's see. Okay. There we go. All right, so I'll have to do this. This was just released like 13 minutes ago. The pitch outside for ball 2. So Arias is still leading things off. Soler is now going to be the DH. Okay. 2 balls, no strikes to Castellanos, the pitch. Swing and a miss. So Soler's the DH. Okay, Garrett Cooper just got traded. So in his spot, it'll be Yuli Gurriel. All right, so Brian De La Cruz now moves up and is batting second. The pitch. Grounder, hit over towards third base. The throw over to first is in time, and the inning is over. Phillies leave one man left, and we go to the bottom of the first. All right, so Phillies will be right back in just a few moments. One pitch, rally over. I think Harper needs to hit 25 homers in the second half for the Phillies to make the playoffs. I know, man. I'm totally with you guys. I know it's been rough, man. It really has not been easy whatsoever. So De La Cruz is out in left field. Again, bear with me because they just made this, because these trades just keep coming. Then we got Avi Garcia batting in the 4 spot. He's out in right field now. Okay, so he was going to play left, and now he's in right. Brian De La Cruz. Oh, he's off. No, De La Cruz is batting third now. My gosh, this is so confusing. Jesus Sanchez is out in center field. John Birdie goes over to third. Probably should just make a new one. Gurriel's over at first. And over at shortstop is Joey Wendell. Okay. And Jacob Stallings is behind the plate. Okay, wow. Our cleanup hitter is an automatic out. We could get a bases loaded walk and somehow not score. Yeah, man. It's tough. It's really tough. All right, so let's look at the lineup. All right, so, wow. So we have a lot of changes. All right, so Arias is over at second base. Jorge Soler is the DH. Brian De La Cruz is batting third. And then Avi Garcia is batting in the cleanup spot. Jesus Sanchez is playing out in center field. John Birdie takes over at third base. Yuli Gurriel is over at first. Joey Wendell's the shortstop, and Jacob Stallings is catching. First pitch to Arias. He laces this one out to left field. Marsh on the run, though, and he stops, and he'll make the catch, and there's one away. So Gene Segura got traded just before the game started. It was announced that he got traded before the game started, and the whole deal was that he was being sent to the Cleveland Guardians for Josh Bell. So it was Segura and Khalil Watson that got traded for Bell. First pitch to Jorge Soler, ground ball back up the middle for a base hit, and Soler singles out to center field. So there we go. All right, so Arias lined out to left, and Soler just got on with a single. The other trade that just happened for the Miami Marlins right before the game got started is not only did they trade away Segura, but they also traded away Garrett Cooper as well. And the deal's on that, as the first pitch is in there for a called strike. Cooper got traded to the San Diego Padres for Ryan Weathers. Marlins also sent their number 21 prospect, Sean Reynolds, in that deal as well. 1 ball, 1 strike to Brian De La Cruz. 1 out in the bottom of the first. There's a runner over at first. That's Jorge Soler. Ranger Suarez on the bump. The pitch down low for ball 2. Once Turner and Schwarber start cracking again, we'll be in good shape. I hope so. We need Castellanos to be cracking too. The 2-1 delivery. Just a hair down low for ball 3. All right, so we're in the bottom of the first. There's 1 out. It's been a crazy last couple of hours. 3 balls, 1 strike to Brian De La Cruz. Ranger Suarez kicks, deals, and it's fouled back. and the count is now full. One out in the bottom of the first. And the payoff pitch. Swinging a bouncer back up the middle for a base hit. Just gets through the hole. And Rojas gets over towards it, and the throw is cut off. And there's now 2 base runners as the runner, Soler, stops over at second. So back-to-back singles for the Fish in the bottom of the first. And Avisail Garcia is due up. He's in 205. He has 3 homers and 9 runs batted in. Two runners on. Soler leads off at second. The pitch. It's a strike called, a cutter at the knees. Ranger Suarez is 27 years old. He's 2-5 on the season with a 4.22 earned run average. The 0-1, swing and a miss. He did play against the Marlins earlier this season. It was actually in the last series that they played. He went 5 2/3, allowed 3 earned runs, 4 runs total. The pitch. Swinging a foul tip into the glove for strike 3, and Avisail Garcia looks a little bit confused as Shane Livensparger calls him out on strikes, and he'll finally go back over towards the dugout. Wow. That was the right call. Jesus Sanchez is now due up. The pitch. There's a slow roller hit over towards the first base side. Harper has it, throws over to first, and it was a little bit high, but it wouldn't have been in time anyways. That's going to load the bases. It should be an infield single hit by Jesus Sanchez. Covering the bag was Ranger Suarez because it was hit in a really weird spot between first and second. So Harper was the one that ended up having to charge over to get towards the ball. And Stott was a little bit slow over towards it, and the throw was high, and Sanchez beat it out anyways. But good job by Ranger to just leap up and catch that. Bases are loaded, and Soler's over at third. De La Cruz is at second. Sanchez is at first, and John Birdie is over at third base, is coming up. Red Sox just acquired Luis Arias from the Brewers. Wow. The pitch. It's on the upper third of the strike zone for a called strike. Thanks, man. Birdie hitting .294. He has 2 homers, 20 runs batted in. Bases juiced. The pitch. Grounder back up the middle. Turner has it, flips it over to second, and it's in time. And the inning is over. The Phillies get out of the inning unscathed, and we go to the top of the second. Phillies and Marlins are scoreless. Thank you, man. This is what we do on here, man. This is exactly what we do on here. So, if you enjoy my content, don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe, guys. That's what we do. Cheers. This is the bread and the butter, man. Even though we just had a burrito. Yes. What's up? Yes, sir. How you doing? Yes, sir, in the house. I hear my dog barking. That is funny. Luis Arias got traded? What do you mean Luis Arias got traded? Did he just get traded? Did that just get announced? Why would he get traded? He wouldn't get traded. Yeah, he's not getting traded. He didn't get traded. I didn't say Luis Arias got traded. I said Gene Segura And Garrett Cooper got traded. I love that sound. Thanks, man. Luis Urias. Not Arias. Not Arias. Luis Urias. That's what it was, yes. Yes, thank you, Brian. Okay. All right, so here comes Bryson Stott to the plate. Alcantara's on the mound. No balls, 1 strike to Bryson Stott. Alcantara kicks, deals, and it's a foul ball. Segura got traded to the Padres for Ryan Weathers. Yeah. Stott hitting .303, one of the top 10 hitters in all of baseball. The 0-2 off the plate. Shane Livensparger is making the calls behind the plate. Over at first is Dan Bellino. At second is Phil Cuzzy. And the third base umpire is Mark Ribberget. 1-2 is the count to Stott. Alcantara gets set just below the letters. Winds up. And that's another foul ball by Bryson. Stott lifetime in his career against Sandy Alcantara. Well, he's been doing pretty good. The 1-2, swinging the grounder, it took to foul. Six for 23 with an RBI. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Fly ball hit out to center field. And backing up is Sanchez, and he just makes the catch. Almost a bad read. But he backs up and just makes the catch in front of the track. And there's 1 away. That'll bring up Trey Turner now. Trey Mancini, yes. You're funny. First pitch to Trey. He, of course, swings at it, but fouls it off. Turner is 13 for 33 against Alcantara. Gives him a lifetime average of .394 with a home run and 5 RBI. 1 out in the top of the second. Base is empty. The 0-1, foul ball. Again, that time it was behind the plate. The pitch was a little bit more up high. Phillies are in their regular away uniforms. Gray tops, gray bottoms, red letters on the front, and red numbers and letters on the back. The ball is 2 strikes. Alcantara lines up, delivers, and it's swung on and missed. 99 on the gun as he decided to go upstairs with a fastball. And Turner strikes out. 2 up, 2 down in this top of the second inning. The Marlins, well, they're 57-50. So they're 33-22 at home. Remember, they also just acquired David Robertson not too long ago from the New York Mets. First pitch to Marsh. It's a grounder, hit over towards the first base side. And Arias has it, and he'll clean it up as he'll throw it over to first, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go with the Fightins, and we go to the bottom of the second. Fish coming back up. What's up, Fisherman Sam? How you doing, man? Thanks for coming on here. Guys, if you're brand new to my channel, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. We got 44 people on here. I hope you're all having yourselves a fantastic day so far. We were just on for a 6-hour watch party. Watching the trade deadline go by. Not a lot of stuff for the Phillies, but a lot of stuff for the Marlins that happened at the end, for sure. But hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button. We need 18 more subscribers to get to the 800 mark. I'm a broadcaster from South Jersey. And I've been calling games on here. Do Phillies, Sixers, Flyers, and Patriots content. So that's what we do on here right now. And we've been having a lot of fun. You know, we had a lot of fun today. I didn't really get to prepare, but I'm totally fine with that because it was worth it. So Broadcast may sound a little bit different, but that's totally okay. That is totally fine. Because this cast is a little bit different. If you love the Phillies as much as I do, if you love the Sixers as much as I do, if you just love sports as much as I do, then you're in the right place. And you're here at the right time. Marlins really going in for it this year. Why not, man? Kim Ying is a really good GM. She knows what she's doing. She's really good. Okay. So we head to the bottom of the second inning. John Birdie, Yuli Gurriel, and Joey Wendell are coming up. All right, so we got 42 people on here. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and turn on those notification bells. Turn on those bells, man. And we got 13 likes on here, and 42 of you are on here. What are you guys doing? Hit that thumbs up button, guys. Stephen B. Go Eagles. How good of a pitcher is who we got? Michael Lorenzen. We'll talk more about it in a bit. Yuli Gurriel's up at the plate. First pitch, it's outside for a ball, so Ranger throws it away. Lorenzen was traded to the Phillies today. The pitch popped up in foul territory towards the first base side. Harper will run out of room. Scared Stubbs actually was calling him off at the very, very last second, but could not make the play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, he was an all-star this year. Not really a strikeout-heavy type of a guy, but he had a very good month of July. He had over a 6 ERA in the month of June, though. Just finishing it out for the rest of the season. The 1-1, grounder, pulled over towards the third base side. Bohm has it, throws across the diamond, and it's not in time. And Yuli Gurriel just beat out that throw. Wow. That's the second infield single of the day. Is that Gurriel? It is. I have to double check and make sure. Huh. All right, so no balls, 1 strike. Oh, you know why? Because this is what I didn't do. I didn't say that Birdie grounded into a fielder's choice. That's what happened. Yes, 6 to 8 innings he's been going. Yes. The 0-1, that's chopped foul. Phillies ended up winning last night's game. It's the first game of a 4-game set that they're playing here in Miami. They're in the middle of a 17-game stretch with no breaks. The 0-2 fouled off. The ball is 2 strikes to Joey Wendell. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button, guys. Suarez comes set just below the letters, winds up, delivers, and it's swung on and missed. A changeup in the dirt, and Wendell went around, and Ranger gets his second strikeout of the day. Good changeup thrown by Ranger, and certainly got Wendell to get fooled on that pitch, and you like it when he tries to go to those pitches because that's part of what he does. When those types of pitches are on, he can be one of the most unstoppable pitchers in baseball. The pitch, ground ball, or a line drive that was fouled off. I have no idea. I have no idea what they're gonna do. I have no idea. I'm not an insider. I didn't hear what Rob Thomson said. I mean, I guess, but I don't know. I have no idea. The 0-1 chopped foul. He's probably going to be like a back of the end type of a starter. Maybe Christopher Sanchez will come out of the bullpen. I don't know. We're in the bottom of the second. That I do know. It's an 0-2 count to Stallings. The pitch. It's a little dribbler. Hit over towards Stubbs. The throw over the second. There's one. The throw back to first. Oh, what a double play. A 1-4-3 double play. And that could have that actually could have been a blessing in disguise. A 2-4-3 double play. And the inning is over. It was just a little dribbler that was hit right in front of the plate. Stubbs made a really good play, took off the mask, threw a dart over the second base, and Stott made a good throw over to first. Sanchez long relief and spot starter. Probably. Yeah. That's probably what it will be. All right. All right, guys. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. I'm Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. If you guys are new to my channel, we cover Phillies baseball, 76ers basketball, Flyers hockey, Patriots football, and you know what? We love every single one of you guys. We want you guys to become a part of the family, and we're very welcoming on here. We welcome all fans. We do. That's just how we do things. But I started this channel 7 months ago just to do play-by-play, guys. I wanted to try to get better at my craft. And Scott Fransky told me that the only way to do that is if you do it every single day. And I didn't really want to have to, drive too many places because I'd be losing money and it would just take a lot. So I figured that, the best way for me to actually get reps, and I still do freelancing for some people, but the best way for me to do it is if I just do it myself. And a lot of people that are my age, that graduated with me at Rowan University, you got to put in the work. You definitely have to put in the work. That's for sure. So, doing this almost every day, it's been pretty much a lifestyle. And I think we're doing a heck of a good job. Plus we're branding. Plus we're doing all this other stuff. All right. Garrett Stubbs will be coming up to the plate. If you guys enjoy this, though, like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. Here comes Garrett Stubbs, and the first pitch he sees is a fastball at 97 as Sandy Alcantara goes out there for his third inning of work. Stubbs in 203 with 4 RBI, a 288 OBP as well. The 0-1 grounder hit over towards the first base side, diving stop by Gurriel, and he wins the race to the bag. And Stubbs is out. Hit it very sharply, but Gurriel just was right there at the right time. And there's one away. Sometimes you just have to try to make contact with the baseball, and it's not always about how hard you hit it. It's also about the spots that you put it in as well. Just unfortunate for Garrett Stubbs right there. Yohan Rojas, the 9-hole hitter, will take a strike at the knees all the way, 97 on the gun. Rojas in 346, he had a 2-run double in last night's game. In the top of the fourth, the 0-1, that ball skied out to right field. And on the run to make the catch for the second out will be Avi Garcia. So he makes the catch towards the line. And there's 2 away. Alcantara has retired the last 7 batters that he has faced. Here comes Kyle Schwarber, who is second in the league in walks, with 77 on the season, just behind, Juan Soto is 98, but he's just in front of the next guy who is 73. Schwarber has had 10 walks over his last 4 games, which is the longest by a Philly ever. The pitch down low. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike to Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber singled in the first, was able to get aboard. Alcantara comes set, winds up, and delivers, and throws it downstairs. That'll make the count now 2-1. 2 outs, nobody on. In the top of the 3rd inning. 2 balls, 1 strike to Kyle Schwarber. The pitch outside and off the plate. And the count is now 3-1. Al Boehmwitz in the on-deck circle. He's 1 for 1. He singled earlier in the game. The pitch down low for ball 4, and Schwarber's going to walk. How about that for Kyle Schwarber? What's up, Frankie? How you doing, man? How you doing? What's going on, every one of you who just tuned in? You JJ lovers, what's going on? Hope you're all doing well. 2 outs. So a runner over at first. Here comes Boehm, and he takes a fastball right down the heart and soul of the plate. So 7 batters were retired in a row by Sandy Alcantara, and Schwarber just got on for the 2nd time. No balls, 1 strike to Alec Boehm. The 0-1. Fly ball. It's looking foul, though, and it goes out of play. Count is now 0-2. Boehm is 26 years old. He's batting .287 with 10 homers and 66 RBI. The pitch. Foul ball. Against right-handed pitching this season, he's hitting .273 with 3 homers and 43 RBI. But against lefties, he's batting .326 with 7 homers and 20 RBI. And has 5 walks. The 0-2, little dribbler, that's fair, and Sandy Alcantara gets over towards the line, throws over to first, and Boehm is retired. The inning is over. 1 man left for the Phillies, and we head now to the bottom of the 3rd as we are scoreless in Miami. Okay. Ugh. All right, hi guys. Hello. If you guys are brand new to my channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well, and turn on those notification bell icons. All right, I'm Jason Joseph. Also, please don't forget to also follow Play by Play with JJ on all the social media platforms that are out there. Check out my link tree down below in the description. It's also pinned at the very top of the channel, I believe. If not, or in the live chat, if not, it's also here in this live chat as well. So please make sure that you do that for sure. Don't drop your phone. Don't drop. Wait, I didn't drop my phone. Did I drop my phone? Oh, you're in the pool right now. It says yes, sir. Okay, that's okay. Okay, now I get it. Yes, sir. Don't drop your phone. Yes. Yeah, don't do that unless your phone's waterproof. All right. So, yes, we got 47 people on here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button. Please make sure that you guys do that. Oh, boy. Okay. Dodgers actually got Ryan Yarbrough. Huh. 19-year-old minor league infielder Derlin Figueroa was traded along with somebody else. I couldn't see who that was. Okay. Arias will lead off the top of the bottom of the 3rd. The first pitch, he takes it all the way for a ball. I think so. I think that there are. The 1-0. Strike called. Right over towards the middle of the plate. Luis Arias played for the Minnesota Twins last year and was traded for Pablo Lopez. The pitch. Grounder right through the hole into right field. And Arias now gets himself another base hit. He leads the league in average. He's now 26 years old. And he gets on over at first. Comes Ranger Suarez, and he takes that one in the dirt. So Ranger Suarez is on the bump. Suarez is from Carora, Venezuela. He's been with the Phillies since 2018. Last year he went 10-7 and had a 3.65 ERA. The 1-0, that's skied out to center field. Rojas comes running in, and he stops and makes the catch. And Ranger Suarez is retired. But what makes him very interesting is that, yes, he had a 3.65 ERA last year. But the year before that, during 2021, he went 8-5 in 12 games started and had a 1.36 earned run average. The pitch to De La Cruz, swing and a miss. Brian De La Cruz is up at the plate. He's also 26 years old. The pitch. Grounder hit into left field for a base hit, just right through the hole. Marsh gets over towards it and cuts it off, and there's 2 runners on. Rangers just been giving up a lot of singles today. Was able to get out of a bases-loaded jam as John Birdie grounded into a fielder's choice, ground out to end the first. Runners over at first and second. There's 1 out. Avisail Garcia is up at the plate. Suarez looks back at second, now back to the plate. The first pitch, it's a foul ball. There's Skip Schumacher in the dugout for the Miami Marlins. Phillies are 5-5 over their last 10 games. Marlins, they're 3-7. The pitch, down low. Phillies really do have to try to take advantage of taking this series for sure, because they lost the first 2 series against the Marlins. So this season, their overall head-to-head record is now 3-4. The 1-1. Grounder, it is a fair ball down the right field line. Castellanos gets over towards it. 1 run's going to come in to score. The other run's going to hold up over at third. The throw is made to the plate. It was way off the line. Arias comes in there safely, and it's an RBI opposite field double. That puts the Marlins on the board 1-0 for Avi Garcia. Surprised that just stayed fair. Let's see. Good job by him going the opposite way. That was a similar swing to Alabama, and it just stayed down the first base line. It really did. So Arias scores. Going over to third is De La Cruz, and Jesus Sanchez is coming up. We have a conversation on the mound. Love this channel, but why do you love the Philly teams except for the Patriots? I didn't get into football till I was late. This is the short story because I can't go into the long story. I didn't get into football until I was in high school. And, yeah. Went to an event. Was supposed to watch an Eagles game, but I was late. And I got into the Patriots because that game was on, and I watched it. The ball is 1 strike to Jesus Sanchez, who fouls off the first pitch. Thank you for coming on here, Rich. I do appreciate that. The 0-1, it's off the plate. Phillies trail 1-0. Avi Garcia just got an RBI double. And now De La Cruz is over at third. So Arias was the one that came in to score. The 1-1. It's bounced foul just behind the plate. Jazz Chisholm Jr. has the day off, or the night off. Lots of changes, though, in this lineup. Phillies had a late scratch, too. Hopefully JT is all right. He was supposed to be starting tonight, but instead it's Garrett Stubbs. The pitch, swing, gonna miss. And there's now 3 strikeouts on the day for Ranger Suarez. Jesus Sanchez went after a breaking ball that was in the dirt. I love it when he throws that pitch, because then that tells me when he's going with a pitch like that he's trusting his stuff. And even though he's been a little bit wonky today, maybe that's a sign for good things to come. Birdie will take a pitch down low. He grounded out to a fielder's choice with the bases loaded back in the bottom of the first. The 1-0, grounder, diving stop by Bohm. He gets up, throws over to first. Nice play by Bohm. And Harper was able to dig it out. And Ranger Suarez saying, phew, that could have been worse. Bohm, high five, Stott. Great athleticism by Alec Bohm. And the inning is over. The Marlins do, however, strike first on an RBI double hit by Avi Garcia. And we head now to the top of the fourth. Phillies down 1-0. What's up, Thomas? What's up? Larry says I was attacked by an eagle. Came over from Rising Rhino Stream. What is up, Thomas? How you doing? There we go. What is up? Nice. Tell Rising Rhino I said hi. Rhino's the man. Rhino is the legend. He really is. For sure. Good play by Bohm, man. That was a nice play. If you guys are brand new to my channel, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. We cover Phillies baseball, 76ers basketball, Flyers hockey, Patriots football, and have been coming on here since the end of December. It's been 7 months. Been putting out a lot of content, and we just love to have a good time on here. We're getting practice with calling games. We're interacting with you guys. You know, it's kind of like in the middle between a watch party, if you will, and a play-by-play broadcast. I think it's just more of this new wave, if you will, of just still doing play-by-play, but having you guys be the color commentators, guys, because that's what makes color commentating colorful, because you guys come on here, you give your own insights, and you feel more connected to the source. That's one of the reasons why, like, social media is really interesting. Like, when you really think about it, how many people, like, back in the day would have ever thought that they could actually, like, get in touch with celebrities, like, really quickly as they do now? You know? It's interesting. First pitch to Harper. It's off the plate. This is something that Harry Kalas would have loved. The 1-0, swing and a miss. But we're definitely not Harry the K. We're not Bob Costas. But we're doing something special. The 1-1, it's off the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike. We were just on a 6-hour watch party stream today, seeing what would happen at the trade deadline for the Phils and around Major League Baseball, but not a whole lot of action until the very end. The pitch to Harper. Swing and a line drive into right field for a hit. Garcia gets over towards the ball, and Bryce Harper holds up at first with a single as the throw is cut off. Good piece of hitting by Bryce. And he leads off the top of the fourth with a single. So the Marlins, they scored a run in the bottom of the third, and the Phillies are trying to bounce back here. Big opportunity for Nick Castellanos as he's batting in the cleanup spot. They're playing him the pull over towards that third base side. First pitch, he lays it off. Good take. Sandy Alcantara is on the mound. Castellanos grounded out in the first. He has 14 homers, 60 RBI on the season. Harper leads off at first. Alcantara with pitch number 42 coming up. Here it is. Called strike at the knees. 98 on the gun. 1 ball, 1 strike to Nick Castellanos. 8 seconds left on the pitch clock. Alcantara kicks, deals, and it's a foul ball. Castellanos' lifetime against Alcantara is 7 for 21. With 2 RBI, 6 strikeouts, and only 1 double. Of course, in case you're just tuning in, Josh Bell just got acquired by the Cleveland Guardians in the trade for Cahill Watson and Gene Segura. Throw back over to first to try to get Harper. Not in time. Garrett Cooper also got traded right before the game started for Ryan Weathers from the San Diego Padres. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Alcantara gets the signs. Doesn't agree on the call just yet. Now he does. Nods his head. Kicks. Fires. It's another foul ball. Jake Berger was also acquired today by the Marlins, too, for Jake Etter. Forgot to mention that. So Kim Yang, man, made a lot of good moves as the Marlins are really trying to put their chips in for this. And why not? They think that they have a golden opportunity here. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Nick Castellanos. The pitch. Bounced foul. And he stays alive on a changeup. Castellanos is now 31 years old. He stands at 6'4", 203 pounds. The 1-2 delivery, another foul ball. All fastballs coming in except for the last pitch. That was a changeup. And it was fouled off by Castellanos again. He's putting up a good at-bat. That's what you like to see from him. He's battling out pitches. He's grinding out at-bats. That's what you want. You also want him to take pitches, too. The 1-2, swinging a grounder, hit over towards the second base side. The throw over to shortstop. There's one. The throw back to first in time. And that's the second double play that the Phillies have grounded into today. It's hit in between first and second. And Castellanos, well, after putting up a good fight, didn't get the result that he wanted. Pitch looked like it was also a little bit outside, so we got it off the end of the bat, and Alcantara made him pay for it. And now Stott will come up. 2 outs, nobody on in the top of the 4th. Phillies down 1-0, and Stott takes a strike right over the middle of the plate for strike 1. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, guys, and turn on those notification bell icons. The 0-1, fly ball hit out to left center field in the alleyway, but underneath it to make the catch for the 3rd and final out is Brian De La Cruz. So the Phillies, they started off the inning with a single from Bryce Harper, and they can't get him home, and we go to the bottom of the 4th. 1-0, Miami. Okay. We got 49 people on here. Only 22 likes, man. Come on. Hit that thumbs up button. You guys already have been on here for a while, so why not? Why not hit that thumbs up button, guys? You already liked this video, so just hit that like button. That's all you got to do. All right, how much charge do we have? We have 25% on here. Okay, so Birdie's going to come up to hit. Make sure I got that correct. Okay. Birdie's coming up. We also need one more subscriber to get to 785. So if you guys do like my channel, hit that subscribe button. It's free. Caleb Cosmatic, thanks for subscribing to Play by Play with JJ. Oh, wait. You didn't subscribe. So it was a staying in the box ad. That's what it was. It was a YouTube short that came up, and that was notified. Man, everybody's getting me today. Larry got me twice today. And now that just got me. All right, cool. Nice. Thank you guys for hitting the like button, man. It means a lot to me. It does. All right. Justin Verlander, of course, was traded to the Astros from the New York Mets. Mets got Drew Gilbert and Ryan Clifford, prospects in the system for the Astros. Comes Yuli Gurriel, and he takes a strike all the way. Ranger Suarez threw a cutter that was on the upper third of the zone. Gurriel, of course, a former Astro. Won a World Series with them. The 0-1, just upstairs. "49 pitches for Alcantara. 42 for Ranger. The 1-1, it's at the knees for a called strike. The pitch. Line drive into left field for a base hit. Marsh gets over towards it, draws the throw over to second, and staying put over at first is Gurriel, as Jay gives him a little fist pump. The first base coach, John Jay. If I'm not mistaken now, that is now the 8th single allowed by Ranger Suarez. So Wendell will be coming up. And he takes a strike all the way. The ball is 1 strike. Here comes Wendell. There's a grounder pulled over towards the first base side. Throw over the second. There's 1 to throw over back to first in time. So it was played by Bryson Stott. It was in between first and second. Got down on the ground with the leather low. Made the throw over the second for 1. And Turner threw it back over to first for a 4-6-3 double play. Lots of ground ball outs. As the second double play that was turned by the Phillies. Phillies have grounded into 2 themselves, though. The pitch, grounder, hit back towards the mound. Ranger has it, turns, throws over to first with no pressure whatsoever. And the inning is over as Harper makes the catch and tags the bag. The end of the 4th. That means we head to the top of the 5th. Phillies down 1-0 in Miami against the Marlins. Those are 7 singles, yes. It was Jacob Stallings that was at the plate. Chair squeaks. I don't know why. Yes. Okay. All right, what inning are we going to? How's your night going, guys? How's your night going? Let me know down below in the comments section. Chat's been a little bit quiet tonight. I hope all is well. I know that we've had a long day today. So maybe that's what it is. But what did you guys do today? Comment down below. Besides, come on to the stream with JJ. I want to hear from you. Okay, you guys are on here. You're taking the time out of your night to do this. Let's be friends. How are you doing today, JJ, says James. I'm doing pretty well. I'm not going to lie. You know, I did have a lot of fun doing the watch party stuff. Thought that was really cool, and you know, kind of got us a little bit out of our rhythm a little bit, but you know, it was a lot of fun to be able to just come on and talk things over. You know, have some cool conversations with people. Eat a burrito as well. That's something that I've never done on the air, but you know, because it was a watch party. Because we were just having fun, and it was a little bit light. That's what we had to do. Edward Chamberlain says, just moved yesterday and took a nap. Wow. Wow. That sounds like a lot of work, man. Comes Trey Turner, and he Dribbles the first pitch foul. Angels got Dominic Leone for Jeremiah Jackson. That's just selling almost everybody. The 0-1. It's in the dirt. Just moved yesterday and took a nap. Wow. I know I said that, but still. 1 ball, 1 strike to Trey Turner. Sandy Alcantara is on the hill for Miami. The 1-1, swing and a miss. Slider inside and just a little bit low. Larry's going to be the leadoff hitter, guys, for the Phillies. The pitch. It's out. It's all. Oh, man, they called it a strike 3. It looked like it was just a hair outside, and Trey Turner goes down looking. And it's not Larry Anderson and not Larry Boa, guys. It's seriously Larry. Larry Dielman. Oh, wait, no. No, sorry. Larry. No, that's another Larry, I know. Sorry. That's another Larry. 1 ball, no strikes to Brandon Marsh. So Turner strikes out looking. And Marsh takes that one. Looked like it was inside, but it's a called strike anyways. Edward, I saw that you were tuning in a little bit earlier. The pitch, outside and low. Larry, I seen that. I was shocked. Yeah, Larry, I thought that was you. The pitch, foul ball. That goes behind the plate. We were talking about today, who should be leading off. And I'm still for Bryson Stott leading off overall for the Phils. But if you were to give me, actually we'll do it after this pitch, the 2-2, foul tip into the glove for strike 3, and Sandy Alcantara gets back-to-back strikeouts. So Stubbs is coming up to the plate. But the thing is that I said that if you were to tell me just from the overall season, like a longevity type of a guy that should be leading things off, if you were to ask me, it would be Bryson Stott as my number 1 choice. And my number 2 choice, if I couldn't choose Stott, would be Kyle Schwarber. Right now. Permanent, I'm saying. I would love to try Rojas. I'd love to try Brandon Marsh. But my permanent second choice would be him. 1 ball, 1 strike to Stubbs. The pitch. Foul ball. Oh, wow. You guys are so funny. 784 subscribers. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. The 1-2 delivery by Alcantara. Swinging a ground ball down the third base line's a fair ball. And De La Cruz gets over towards it. Throws a dart over to second. Stubbs slides in there safely, though. And the tag is not in time. A 2-out double by Garrett Stubbs. Going the opposite way down the third base line. And he gets on with a 2-out sliding double. Only one guy can lead off. Second choice doesn't count. Johan Rojas is due up. He tied the game up in last night's game. Can he tie the game up here? First pitch, away, and way outside. He's 0 for 1. He flied out in the third. Dombrowski said that, just to paraphrase, he wasn't open to trading Johan Rojas for a veteran outfielder. The pitch. It's off the plate for ball 2. It was a quote that saw that was released. So Stubbs got on with the 2-out double, the 2-0 pitch. Foul ball. Hopefully Rojas doesn't get into those types of habits where he's ahead in the count and he's swinging at a pitch like that in this type of a situation. Rojas in 462 with runners in scoring position and is 6 for 13. And those were the types of players that I thought that the Phillies could have definitely used today. The pitch. Topped foul right behind the plate. Two balls, two strikes to Johan Rojas, who's 22 years old from the Dominican Republic and made his major league debut back on July 15th of this year. The 2-2. Bouncer, hit back towards the mound. Alcantara throws over to first, and it's in time, and the inning is over. One man left, over at second base as Garrett Stubbs got on with a 2-out double, and we head now to the bottom of the fifth. The Phillies are down 1-0 in Miami. Wow. The KBO. I'll tell you one thing I did do was I did watch some KBO baseball during the pandemic, man, because I needed some type of sport to be on. And when they were like, yeah, we're still going to be playing games, I was like, yes, because I needed something. Okay. All right, guys. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well. 40 people on here, 27 likes. Let's get to the 30 mark. All right, let's get over to that 30 mark, guys. Hope you're all having yourselves a great day, and I hope all is well. Okay. Yes. Yes. Yep. That's correct. I'm 95% sure. Yes. Cam Cannon, playing for the Reading Fights. That's a cool name. I like that. 38 games, he has a .230 average with 5 homers and 16 RBI. He had 4 homers versus Binghamton between July 25th and the 30th. Wow. All right, Ranger Suarez is going out there for his 5th frame of work. Besides the RBI double you give up to Avisail Garcia. He did leave the bases loaded in the bottom of the first, but he got out of the jam. And he has allowed hits, but he's gotten out of innings with the double play ball. First pitch to Arias. He laces this one out to left center field. On the run is Marsh, and he slides and makes the catch. He did it in right field last night. This time he does it in left. It's just what he does. Doesn't matter where you put him. He can make terrific acrobatic catches just like that one. Beautiful slide. Glove was right at the right spot. And, well, when one of the best hitters, if not the best hitter in the National League, is up and you do that, kudos to you. First pitch. It's taken on the corner for a called strike to Jorge Soler. It was 25 homers, homered in last night's game. Start off the bottom of the first. 0-1, down low for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Soler, who's 1 for 2 today. And he lays off his horses on that pitch. Soler coming into today has 91 hits. Just got career number 700 last night on the home run that he hit. The 2-1, Fly ball hit out to dead center field. Rojas tracks it down right towards the track, and he's there to make the catch right in front of the scoreboard out there in center field. And there's 2 away. Here comes Brian De La Cruz, who's 2 for 2 against Ranger Suarez. Suarez kicks, fires, throws it on the outside corner for a called strike. De La Cruz has 14 homers and 57 RBI. The 269 hitter will take the next pitch, or swing and miss at the next pitch, for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on in the bottom of the 5th. The 0-2 delivery. Swing on the tapper, hit over towards third. Bohm has it, throws on the run, over to first. In time to get Brian De La Cruz, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3, go the Fish. And we go to the top of the 6th inning. Phillies down 1-0 against the Miami Marlins here at Lone Depot Park. I like that play. All right. I'm going to take a very, very quick step off, guys. I'll be right back. But in the meantime, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on those notification bell icons. All right? I'll be right back. See you very, very soon. All right, we are back on here, guys. Phillies heading to the top of the 6th inning in a very, very quick game so far. Also very low scoring, too. It's 1-0 Miami. The only difference has been the RBI double that was hit by Avisail Garcia. Back in the bottom of the 3rd. Schwarber will lead off the top of the 6th, and he takes a strike all the way at 98 against Sandy Alcantara. Is Marlins Park dome or retract? It's a dome. It's a dome. They play in an indoor park. The 0-1, fly ball that's hit out towards, it was actually popped up over towards the first base side. And Arias gets way underneath it to make the catch. Schwarber got way underneath that pitch. And yes, you're right about that, Larry. Bohm is coming back up to the plate. The pitch just fouled off. Bowman in 287. He has 10 homers and 66 RBI. He's 1 for 2 tonight. Against Alcantara, he's 6 for 23 with a double and a triple. The pitch. Taken all the way for a called strike once again. Another fastball. Oh, 0-2 is the count. The pitch. Just taken all the way. Outside and wide. In the month of July, Bohm actually ended up hitting .337 with 3 homers and 18 RBI, and he only struck out 16 times. The 1-2, another foul ball. Bohm had a very good at-bat last night in that 8th inning, where he was able to work up a 10-pitch at-bat against Huascar Brazaban. And he got an opposite field RBI single to put the Phillies up 4-2 and gave them a very big insurance run. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Bouncer hit just above the glove of Alcantara, but the play is made as Arias gets over to it, and he'll throw it over to first in time to get Bohm. Just bounced off the top of the glove of Alcantara, and Arias did a good job at making the read. Just charged it over to first, and Bohm is out. Sort of like an assist, a hockey assist, if you will, from Sandy Alcantara to get the out. Harper comes up, and he fouls off the first pitch. Harper's 1 for 2. He's singled in the 4th. He's batting .291 with 5 homers and 31 runs batted in. The 0-1 foul ball. And that makes the count 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to Harper. Alcantara sets above the belt. The pitch just fouled off. Pitch was in the dirt. And Harper will just stay alive. The ball is 2 strikes. The pitch, another foul ball. Alcantara's 27 years old. He signed with the St. Louis Cardinals as an international free agent back when he was 17 years old in July of 2013. He began the 2017 season with the Springfield Cardinals as the pitch is just outside and high. And he had a 7-5 record along with a 4.31 ERA that season. And then was traded to the Miami Marlins in a package for Marcelo Zuna. The pitch, swing and a miss, and Harper strikes out, and the inning is over. 1-2-3, go the Phils, and we head to the bottom of the 6th at Lone Depot Park in Miami. Okay. Cool. All right, cool. Cool stuff. How's everybody's night going? Quiet game? Quiet crowd. Got 41 people on here. Hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button, guys. Let's also continue to grow the family and get more and more people to join. The only way to do that is to first hit that thumbs up button, and also the second thing is just to spread the word. Spread the love, spread the word, and get more people to join. We don't cause any harm. Who has a birthday today? Today is August 1st. Happy birthday to Adam Jones, former player for the Baltimore Orioles. Happy birthday to Madison Bumgarner. Wow. Cliff Branch, his birthday is today. Roy Williams and Kiki Van de Weg. Wow. Cool. Great. Happy birthday to all those people that are out there. And if you have a birthday, I have a birthday coming up pretty soon, in 9 days actually. So, bottom of the 6th we go. Ranger Suarez will be pitching against Avisail Garcia. And the first pitch is taken all the way low for a ball. So the whole thing is Apple Attack is that deals have to be negotiated before the 6 o'clock hour. That's what the whole thing is. Deals don't get reported sometimes till after 6 o'clock, though. So, the pitch, swing and a miss. So Suarez on the mound, gets set, winds up, delivers, throws it outside for ball 2. So that's pretty much the gist of it. So the negotiations were done just before 6 o'clock, but they were getting finalized, and MLB has to know about it before 6. The pitch, swing and a miss. So it's now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Suarez not wasting any time. Kicks, fires, and there's a grounder hit out to right field. It's in there through the hole for a hit. Castellanos will throw it to the cutoff man. And Avisail Garcia gets on for another time. Nine hits now for the Marlins. So Jesus Sanchez is playing out in center field. The pitch. Sanchez will show bunt, bunted down the line, and the sacrifice is complete, but Rangers' throw over to first is just in time. Good bunt laid down by Sanchez. Playing some small ball. That's what the Phillies have had some difficulties with, but good job for the Marlins as the runner goes over to second base. Avisail Garcia can fly. So, good play by Ranger, though, because he had to barehand it and then do a 360 over to first base as he was right towards the line. And Harper caught it, and here comes John Birdie, who hits this one out to right field. It's slicing foul, though, and it goes out of play. So Sanchez comes up with the sac bunt, and Birdie's 0 for 2. He's up at the plate. An insurance run is over at second. No balls, 1 strike. Suarez kicks, deals, and there's a high bouncer hit over towards first base. It'll get the job done as the runner does advance over to third, but Harper tags the bag, and he gives Ranger Suarez a little hug. So basically how it works is if you let Major League Baseball know that a deal was being finalized right before 6 o'clock, the details of the trade can come out like after that. And that's what the Marlins did. So they traded Gene Segura. They also traded, and they were able to get Josh Bell in that trade. As Yuli Gurriel will come up. And then Garrett Cooper was also traded in a separate deal for Ryan Weathers. 1 ball, no strikes to Yuli Gurriel. 1-0 lead for the Fish. The pitch. It's in there for a called strike. It was a fastball. The 1-1. That's at the knee is a curveball. Good curveball thrown once again. I'm with you, Philly halftime. One ball, 2 strikes to Gurriel. The pitch way upstairs, and it almost got over the head of Garrett Stubbs. So I'm sure that one of the reasons why, and I don't like speculating, but they did show a replay of this earlier in the game. I forgot to mention this, but I'm sure that one of the reasons why JT was out was because of that blister that he got yesterday from diving into second base. 2-2. Just fouled off. Two balls, 2 strikes. Garcia is over at third. Gurriel is up at the plate. The pitch up high again for ball 3. And the count is full at 3-2. Payoff pitch. Swinging a ground ball. Hit over towards the line. The throw over to first. Try to get the runner. Oh, it's a foul ball. It was just ruled as a foul ball. I thought maybe it was fair because it looked like it was just down the line. But the third base umpire, Mark Ripperget, said it was foul. It was his right hand. So Yuli Gurriel is 39 years old from Cuba. Two-time World Series champion, won a Gold Glove back in 2021, and won an AL batting title in 2021. Three and two is the count. The payoff pitch down low for ball 4. Gurriel got to play for the Cuban national team and helped them win a gold medal back in the 2004 Summer Olympics. And he also was able to help them win a World Cup of Baseball championship in 2003 and in 2005 too. Didn't come to the Astros though until 2016. And played with them for 6 seasons. Now he's with the Marlins. There's runners over at the corners. Gurriel's over at first. And over at third is Garcia. Joey Wendell, the former Ray, is due up. And he grounds this one over towards the second base side. Stott as it gobbles it up, throws over to first, and the inning is over. So, some traffic on the bases, but the Phillies get out of the inning. And we head to the top of the 7th. The Phillies trail 1-0 in Miami. Okay. Guys, it is time now for our Phillies trivia question of the day. All right, first of all, if you're brand new to my channel, my name is Jason Joseph, and this, of course, is Play-by-Play with JJ. In every 7th inning, what we do is we have a trivia question. I ask the trivia question. You guys provide your answers down below, and then we go through each and every one of your answers when we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. And if you get the question correct, you'll hear this sound. And if you get it wrong, you'll hear this. There we go. All right, so today's trivia question is the following. All right? So the Phillies team name was once changed, but after 2 seasons it was changed back to the Phillies. What was the name the Phillies were once known as? That's the question. All right? Their team name was changed once, but after 2 seasons it was changed back to the Phillies. What was that name the Phillies were once known as? Comment your answers down below, and we'll go over the answer in the bottom of the 7th. So that is today's question. Phillies are 0 for 3 today with runners in scoring position, and they've gotten 4 hits. Ranger has gone 6 innings, has 3 strikeouts. He's allowed 9 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk. Alcantara, the Phillies have been hitting pretty well off of him, but not today. I mean, historically. But went 6 innings so far and has 4 strikeouts, and he's going to start off the top of the 7th. Here comes Castellanos. It's an 0-1 count, and he takes that one wide. Nick has grounded out, and he's also grounded into a double play. So that means he's 0 for 2. The 1-1 by Alcantara is a swing and a grounder hit over towards the third base side. The throw to first. It's in time for out number 1. Good play made over at third by John Birdie. I don't know what it is offensively, if they're just pressing or if they're just not. I just personally can't understand it. The pitch to Stott is off the plate. Alcantara gets set, lines up, and delivers, and throws that one low. 2 balls, no strikes. Yeah, it's just like one thing if you're, having a bad day, but this has just been going on, and now I'm starting to wonder if it's just the hitting coach or if there's just other people involved with this. The pitch, down low. 3 balls, no strikes. Alcantara gets set, winds up, and throws it on the outside part of the plate. And now that'll make the count 3-1. 1 out in the top of the 7th. Nobody on. The 3-1 pitch. Line drive into left field. It's going all the way towards the wall. And De La Cruz is able to make the catch right in front of the wall, actually, for the catch. Good catch by De La Cruz. Sorry, the stream froze. I shouldn't have anticipated that was going to go towards the wall. Or that it was going to hit off the top of the wall. I thought it did, but stopped, and then just came back. 2 away, and Trey Turner's due up. And Turner takes a hack at the first pitch. He fouls it off. It was on a pitch that was down the middle that time. He has struck out twice and is 0 for 2 today. No balls, 1 strike to Turner. Alcantara kicks, fires, and there's a fly ball hit out to center field. Hit right on the nose, right at Jesus Sanchez, and the inning is over. Bottom of the 7th inning. We go. Phillies down 1-0 against the Marlins. Yep. I'm with you. Yep. All right, guys. Again, the trivia question. First of all, hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button. All right. So the question is, all right, comment down below. The Phillies team name was once changed, but after 2 seasons it was changed back to the Phillies. What was that name the Phillies were once known as? Okay? Comment your answer down below, and I want to hear what you guys have to say. I'll give you guys 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, cool. Any last answers? Just like the trade deadline tonight. We always have some stuff that comes in very late. All right. The Quakers. Was it the Philadelphia Quakers? Incorrect. Okay. What about... Oh, wait. Hold up. Did you guys hear that? No. Okay, yes. Okay, good. Good. All right, good. So that was incorrect. Nobody else. Well, if nobody else is going to answer, the answer is, the Sox. Good job, Kathy, for just getting it in there. Nope. First pitch by Ranger is down low. The answer is the Blue Jays. That's the answer. Philadelphia Blue Jays. Thank you, though, for playing Phillies Trivia. Appreciate that. 2 balls, no strikes to Jacob Stallings. 9, 1, and 2 are due up. We're in the bottom of the 7th. 74 pitches by Rangers so far. The pitch at the knees for a called strike. A sinker at 93. I was curious to see if the Marlins were going to be looking to try to get a short catcher at the trade deadline. But they decided not to. The pitch. Called strike. Good job, Larry. Good. Good. I'm happy that you explained that. I'm happy that you did explain that. The pitch down low for ball 3. Phillies not really providing any offense whatsoever, but the game is still within striking distance, of course. 3-2 is the count to Jacob Stallings. In the on-deck circle is Luis Arias. Stallings is 33 years old. Made his debut with the Pirates back in 2016. The pitch, foul ball. He went to the University of North Carolina and is from Brentwood, Tennessee. Payoff pitch, way outside and high, and Stallings works his way on for a walk. He is a tall dude for a catcher, that's for sure. Comes Luis Arias up to the plate. Suarez looks back at first. Now back to the plate. And he throws a pitch on the outside corner for a called strike. Junior Marte is getting loosened up in the Phillies bullpen. Arias singled in the third. He's 1 for 3 today. Got robbed on a base hit to Brandon Marsh. And this time he pulls it down the right field line. That's a fair ball. Castellanos is going to have to go all the way towards the corner. Stallings rounding third. The ball gets stuck. And now he's rounding home. The throw is cut off. And Stallings will jog in there. Nope, he won't. He's thrown out. He didn't even slide. Arias does go over to third. I couldn't tell if the throw was cut off or anything, or if Castellanos was able to just make that throw, and Skip Schumacher wants to review this. Stallings didn't even slide, and Stubbs just applied the tag on the back heel. He got him. Wow. Stallings even thought that he was safe. Can you believe it? The throw was made by Castellanos. The ball got stuck literally at the wall, and Bryson Stott, who cut it off, ended up making the throw to the plate. That is, I don't know. I think he got him. Good play by Stott, and a good throw by Castellanos, too. So the Marlins will challenge this. If the call stands, it'll just be a triple hit by Luis Arias. This is a big call here, though, because it's either a 2-0 game with 1 out, or with nobody out, or it's a 1-0 game with 1 out and a runner over at third. 2-0 game with 1 out, or with nobody out and a runner still at third. Let's see. So Stubbs tagged him right in between both knees. He actually got him on the right kneecap just before his left foot touched home plate while he was in the air. Just great recognition by Castellanos, Stott, and Stubbs. But I still don't know why Stallings wouldn't think about sliding, even though it was just a great throw. Let's see. They're going to say that he is out at the plate. The call stands. Great all-around play. Castellanos and Bryson Stott were able to make that happen just in the nick of time. And now Ranger Suarez, I believe that's going to be it for him, and Rob Thomson will go out there, and that will be it for him. So he's still responsible for Arias, who's over at third base, and we're still in the bottom of the 7th with 1 out, and we have a pitch and change. Wow. Advances on the throw. Okay. That's such a weird call. That should be a triple, to be honest with you. It was a great play, Larry. Thanks for telling me. I thought that he was going to get in there safely, but he still didn't slide. Ugh. Man, we got a quiet chat tonight. How many people are still on here? We got 35 people on here. All right, we need 2 more likes to get to 30. Come on, let's get to the 30 mark, guys. Let's get to that 30 mark. 30 likes, man. That's all we ask for. That means 7 of you have not liked this video yet. That's the only way we get more and more people to come on here. We have to get over 30. If nobody's on base, it's a double. Quiet offense. Yep. I guess that's why we hear a lot of crickets. That's probably why. I guess you make a point. You make a point, Larry. Just a great all-around play. Seriously, that was awesome. Okay, so it was a double and he advanced on the throw. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. So Stallings, who got on base, was trying to score from first to home plate on a double that was hit down the line by Luis Arias. The ball got stuck in the corner. Castellanos got rid of it very quickly and cut it off to Stott, and Stott made an excellent throw to home plate. And Garrett Stubbs just tagged out Stallings on the back knee as he was in the air trying to touch home plate with the left foot. Soler is coming up, and he takes that one inside. Junior Marte is on the mound for the Phils. There's 1 out. Arias is over at third. It's 1-0 Miami. Marte comes set, winds up, delivers, and throws it down low and outside. You trust Ranger to get out of trouble? I don't know about that. He almost gave up a run there, so I think it was time. The 2-0. It's off the plate for ball 3. This may be an intentional walk here. I'm curious. 3 balls, no strikes. To Jorge Soler. Marte comes set just at the letters. Winds up, delivers. There's a foul ball. I'm surprised that he decided to go after that, even though it was right down the middle. Did not take it all the way. The Brewers, they lead at 5-3 in the top of the 4th inning. Just saw the scoreboard update. Braves are up 1-0 against the LA Angels. The 3-1 pitch to Soler inside for ball 4. As he backs up and went back towards the dugout for a quick second. Yep. So that's what they're going to do. Arias still is over at third. Soler's at first now. And Brian De La Cruz is coming up to the plate. As Stubbs is going over signs. De La Cruz is 2 for 3. He's had .268 on the season and is second on the team in home runs. Infield playing at a double play depth. Third baseman Bohm, though, is back a little bit, just in case something gets pulled down that line. First pitch to De La Cruz, 100 on the gun. It was way inside, though, for ball 1. And time is called by Garrett Stubbs, who wants to have a conversation on the mound with his pitcher. So Brian De La Cruz was traded by the Astros. He actually was signed with the Astros back on September 24th of 2013. He Played for the Quad Cities in 2018 and ended up doing pretty well there. And after that, in the 2019 season, between the Fayetteville Woodpeckers and the Corpus Christi, he hit a combined 280, 340, 428, and 768. 2 balls, no strikes to De La Cruz as the pitch was inside. The next one, swung on and missed. That's like something that John Kruk would say, I feel like. I do. I feel like he would say that. 2 balls, 1 strike. Marte kicks, fires, and throws it down low. And that'll make the count now 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike. The pitch just inside and a hair down low for ball 4, and that's going to load the bases. The good news, though, is that if a ball is hit in the infield, most likely it'll be a double play. And Caleb Cotham is going to now have a conversation. Back-to-back walks issued by Junior Marte. And Avisel Garcia, who had the RBI double, that's been the difference of the game so far. Had that back in the 3rd inning. Well, he is due up now at the plate. Here we go. Now everybody's going to go back to their spots. And Avisel Garcia is up. De La Cruz is over at first. Soler's at second. Arias is over at third. Garcia, 32 years old, stands at 6'4". And the first pitch popped up out to shallow left field. Turner gets called off by Bohm, and he'll make the catch just on the grass behind Bohm. And there's 2 away. So Garcia popped it up, and he just yelled, "Darn it." So that makes their 2 outs. Now Jesus Sanchez is due up. Sanchez singled and had a sacrifice bunt. First pitch. A slider at the knees for a called strike. Jesus Sanchez is 25 years old. Has been playing with the Marlins since 2020. His 37 career homers, 109 RBI. Time is called really quickly. And he's hitting .231 as a Marlin. Has 181 hits and 784 career at-bats. The 0-1. Swing and a foul ball down the first base line. That makes it a 0-2 count. With the bases loaded this season, Sanchez is 1 for 13 with a double. The 0-2. Fly ball, hit out to left field, backing up is Marsh. He leaps up and he makes the catch right in front of the wall. And the inning is over. Well, fans thought that maybe that was going to get on out of there, and Junior Marte takes a quick sigh of relief. And the inning is over. And we go to the top of the 8th. The Phillies are still down 1-0, but the deficit is still by 1. Just caught that right in front of the wall. Wow. Ugh. was pretty nice. Cool. Guys, if you're brand new to my channel, do not forget to hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button. We just got over the 30 mark. If you guys enjoyed this content, hit that thumbs up button. We need one more subscriber to get to 785. One more. We definitely have to try to get to 50 likes too. That's for sure. How you guys doing? My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. We cover Phillies baseball, 76ers basketball, Flyers hockey, Patriots football. I'm a broadcaster from South Jersey, and I've been doing this for 7 months, man. I do want to remind you guys that if you do want to donate to the channel, you're totally more than welcome to do so. Hit that super chat button down below. Any donation is definitely a plus. Certainly don't have to, and you're not required to do so, but if you would like to, by all means. Marsh made a really good catch to end the inning. He actually snow-coned it. Literally snow-coned it. And I couldn't tell from that angle, but just got it off the end of his glove. And we're in the top of the 8th. The pitch on the outside corner for a called strike. So Sandy Alcantara is pitching the 8th inning here. Phillies down 1-0. Marsh is 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout. Alcantara gets set, winds up, kicks, deals, and it's a foul ball. Hey, we got out of that inning, Larry. That was pretty big. You have to at least give them that. Marsh made a really good catch. The 0-2. It's a grounder. Pulled over towards the third base side, but it's just foul, and Birdie bobbled it. Thank goodness it was a foul ball. We've done a lot of talking today. We're going to have a lot of tea tonight, guys. Lots of tea. Lots of tea being spilt, too, about during this trade deadline. Gene Segura got traded at the very end of the deadline. And so did Garrett Cooper. The 0-2, foul ball. Don't forget, too, that Jake Burkers was also acquired by the Marlins. So the Marlins, they got David Robertson a couple of days ago. They got Jake Burker. They also were able to get Josh Bell in a trade for Gene Segura and another minor league player. The 0-2, there's a bouncer. Hit over towards the first base side, and winning the race to the bag is Gurriel for out number 1. Gregory Soto getting warmed up in the Phillies' pen. And the other person that got traded for the Marlins was Gene Segura. Or sorry, I said Gene Segura. It was Garrett Cooper for Ryan Weathers. So Cooper goes to the Padres. Stubbs is 1 for 2. He doubled in the 5th down the third base line. Alcantara with his 96th pitch of the game. Here it is, swing and a miss. Change up. And Stubbs could not catch up to it. 0-1. Alcantara gets set and fires and throws it just off the plate. One ball, one strike to Stubbs. Alcantara in motion, kicks, deals, and there's a grounder pulled over towards the first base side. Diving stop by Gurriel. His throw over to first is in time to get Garrett Stubbs out. Alcantara had to hustle over towards the bag, and Gurriel just flashing the glove over at first. It's sharply once again. Gurriel just making some good defensive plays. And now Johan Rojas is due up. Phillies may have to face David Robertson in that top of the 9th inning. Unless they can do some magic here. Alcantara with 98 pitches. He'll have to face Rojas here, who's 0 for 2. He flied out and grounded out. He grounds the first pitch foul. Alcantara has really been attacking that strike zone, but the Phillies have not been patient at the plate. Only 4 hits as they are 0 for 3 with runners in scoring position. The 0-1, swing and a miss. That pitch was low and away. And Rojas Could not catch up. It's literally like they're just playing whack-a-mole. That's the best way that I can describe it. Chasing after everything. 73 pitches have been strikes thrown by Alcantara. The 0-2, another swing and a miss on a pitch that was low and away. And the inning is over. Another 1-2-3 inning for Sandy Alcantara as he has retired 10 batters in a row. Actually make it 13. Did the math wrong. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. Oh, boy. Frustrating, man. Absolutely frustrating. Brutal. Oof. We are going to sleep well tonight. That's the best way I can describe it. I think that's a pretty good analogy. So. Oof. Yes. All right. Let me make sure that I got this correct. Please make sure that you guys follow the socials and click on the link tree in the live chat in the description down below. On the link tree, you're going to find my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and TikTok. So please make sure that you go follow Play-by-Play with JJ on all the social media platforms. We also do YouTube Shorts on here. Haven't been posting too many, but yes, that's what we do. Excuse me. Let's look at our fun fact of the day. Didn't do that. As we head to the bottom of the so the Padres' first baseman on this day on August 1st of 1972, Nate Colbert ties a major league record by belting 5 homers off of 5 different pitchers during a doubleheader against the Braves at Atlanta Fulton County Stadium. The Padres win 9-0 in the first game and 11-7. We'll get to the rest of this in a sec. Gregory Soto's on the mound for the Phils. He has a 4.24 ERA and 40 in the third of an inning, 40 strikeouts and 17 walks allowed. Phillies were able to get Michael Lorenzen from the Detroit Tigers today, and well, there's another guy who's on the mound for the Phillies that also played for the Tigers too. They'll have to face John Birdie here to start off the inning, who shoots this one out to right field. It's hook and foul, though, and it goes out of play. So the Padres, they take this doubleheader. They win 9-0 and 11-7. Colbert drives in 13 runs during the 2 contests to set another Major League record, later tied by Mark Whiten of the Cardinals in 93. The pitch outside. The only other player with 5 homers in a doubleheader was Cardinals legend and Hall of Famer Stan Musial on May 2nd of 1954. The 1-1, swing and a miss. And that was against the New York Giants at Busch Stadium. A St. Louis native, Colbert attended that twin bill at the age of 8 with his father. That is your fun fact of the day. It's pretty cool that he got to see that, and then he got to literally be the history. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Soto comes set and throws it down low. 2 balls, 2 strikes to John Birdie. Soto comes set, winds up, and throws that one in the dirt. So the count is full at 3-2. Eight seconds left on the pitch clock. Soto gets set at the belt again. Kicks and fires, and there's a bouncer hit over towards the third base side. Barehanded by Bohm. The throw over to first by Alec. Oh, it's not in time, and Birdie just barely beats it out. And he is ruled safe. See if the Phillies may challenge this. I don't think that they will. Just a nice defensive play over at 30. Barehanded it and threw it on the run. Charged over to first, and Birdie was just safe. So an infield single for John Birdie. And now Yuli Gurriel, who is 2 for 2, has gotten on base 3 times. Single twice and walked. There's a runner over at first. And Birdie, I believe that the trainers are going to go out there, as well as Skip Schumacher. See if he's all right. I don't know if he's dealing with a cramp or what it is. I don't want to speculate. But they're going to test to see if he can run okay. He stumbled over the first base bag. That's what it was. He hit the bag, and he was grabbing onto that knee for a second, and it must have been just a little cramp. He will stay in the game. So he just ran it off. Tried running down the first base line. And he'll take a leadoff over at first. So Gurriel steps into the batter's box. Soto comes set at the belt, winds up, and throws it for a strike. Alcantara has 101 pitches, or had 101 pitches in 8 innings. Didn't allow a run, and had 5 strikeouts. Phillies usually love hitting off of Sandy, but weren't able to do so today. The pitch, swing and a miss. Phillies will be playing tomorrow night at 6:40 p.m. Eastern Time. Then they are back at 1:40 p.m. Eastern Time at 12:10, I should say. That's on Thursday. The 0-2. Inside, and it gets away from Garrett Stubbs. Actually hit the backstop, and going over to second base now is Birdie. It was way inside, and it actually ended up going behind Gurriel. So a wild pitch. And the count is 1-2. There's still nobody out. We're in the bottom of the 8th. And the on-deck circle is Wendell. The 1-2, swing and a miss. Good pitch thrown by Soto. He had a pitch to play with, and he went with a fastball at 98. Looked a little bit like a slider, but definitely had some movement on it. And there's one out. It's been quite a busy day. Wendell's 0 for 3. He's due up at the plate. Phillies, they're 57-49 on the season. And it's important for them to try to still win this game because they're still within reach. Wendell takes a strike at the knees. Feels like that they're down by more. But it's only a 1-0 game. The 0-1, bouncer, hit back over towards the mound. And Soto will make an underhanded throw over to first. And it will, I believe, get the job done. Nope, it does not. Birdie stays put over at second. And there's now 2 outs. So Gurriel struck out. Wendell grounds back out to the pitcher, and here comes Jacob Stallings. Grounds this one over towards the hole to a shortstop, and Turner throws it over to first. And the inning is over. Last chance for the Phillies as we go to the top of the 9th. Schwarber, Bohm, and Harper are coming up. So the Phillies are down 1-0. Okay. All right, I will be right back in just a few seconds. I'll see you guys very soon. Hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button, guys. We'll be right back. Okay, last chance for the Phils. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all having yourselves a good night as well. Phillies trail 1-0. The only run that was scored by the Marlins was an RBI double hit by Avi Garcia. And it's now the last chance for the Phils, who have 4 hits on the day. They're 0 for 3 with runners in scoring position. David Robertson's going to try to close the game. Opponents are hitting 195 against him. He's going up against his former ball club in the Phils. He has a 2 ERA in 45 innings, 49 strikeouts, 13 walks allowed. 5 of them have been homers. And boy, could they use a spark here. Schwarber's 0 for 2 lifetime against David Robertson. And he will lead things off in the top of the 9th. Kyle is 1 for 2. He's singled and walked. And also popped out over to first. And time is called. Don't know what's going on with the scoreboard, but Skip Schumacher puts his hands up. Kyle Schwarber had his helmet come off. What the heck is going on? Now the security guard, no chance. Oh, somebody's coming out on the field. He really climbed over that fence. So somebody climbed over the fence. He's an acrobat. They're going to get him. Huh. It's pretty impressive, says Ruben. Huh. There we go. There's not a whole lot of security there. He planned it well. There's a good chance he gets out of this. Okay. So now we're ready to resume some baseball. Concourse right now, and they even betted. People are... Huh. Well, we're in the top of the 9th. Kyle Schwarber will start things off, so I think a fan came onto the field. They weren't showing it nothing. So, climbed over the fence, but security guard came out there, and it's all good. And we're ready to start off the 9th. First pitch by Robertson. It's down low for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes to Kyle Schwarber. As I mentioned, he's 1 for 2. On deck is Bohm. The 1-0 delivery. It's inside for ball 2. Alcantara pitched pretty well. 2-0. It's looked like it was a little bit low, but it's a called strike at the knees. It's just been that type of a day for the Phils. 3 seconds left on the pitch clock. We're in the top of the 9th. Phillies down 1-0. The 2-1 foul ball. Drilled over towards the first base side. Robertson's 38 years old from Birmingham, Alabama. Played for the Yankees. And the White Sox, the Phillies. He actually went back to the Yankees again, too. 2-2. That's off the plate. So he played with the Yankees from 2008 to 2014, then with the White Sox from 2015 to 17. Then he went back to the Yankees for about a season and a half, then played for the Phillies and the Rays as well. The 3-2, foul ball. Then he played for the Cubs back in 2022, went back again to the Phillies at the trade deadline, played for the Mets in 2023, and the Marlins in 2023 as well. So the only team in the National League, there's actually 2 in the East, the Braves and the Nationals. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Schwarber. The pitch up high for ball 4. A leadoff walk to start off the top of the 9th. Interested to see what Thomson is going to do here. He's going to put in a pinch runner or not and see how that changes everything. And they will. So Kyle Schwarber comes out. Gets on with a leadoff walk. Good at bat for Kyle. So we do have a pinch runner. It's going to be Jake Cave. And Alec Bohm is due up. Tying runs over at first. the go-ahead runs up at the plate. Bohm is 1 for 3. Throw back to first. Not in time. By Robertson. Alec lifetime against David Robertson is 1 for 2. Tonight he's 1 for 3 in the ball game. Nobody out. Caves over at first. He came on to pinch run for Kyle Schwarber. 8 seconds left on the pitch clock. Robertson comes set at the chest, winds up, delivers, swing and a miss. On a slider at 88. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. Another swing and a miss. Another slider thrown. That time it was right down the pipe. On deck is Bryce Harper. No balls, 2 strikes to Bohm. Robertson winds up and throws it up high for ball 1. For the last 15 days, Bohm is batting .319 with a homer and 8 RBI. He's behind in the count 1-2 here. The pitch in the dirt. Good block by Stallings as the runner stays put over at first, and the count is now 2-2. Bohm is also hitting .337 with runners on. Is 9 homers and 65 RBI. Two balls, 2 strikes to Bohm. Nobody out in the top of the 9th. A runner over at first. Phillies down 1-0. The 2-2 pitch. Another foul ball. Good at bat by Bohm as it just goes out of play. Heart was racing because it looked like it was going foul, and then it was just such late camera work. So it was just out of reach by Garcia out and right. 2-2 is the count. It was 0-2, and now it's 2-2. The pitch laid off by Bohm, and now it's a 3-2 count. As he takes it all the way outside. This is what this team does. Big pitch coming up right here. When the count is full, he is 9 for 30 with a .300 batting average this season. A big spot right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Cave leads off at first. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. He got him on the slider. And there's 1 away. That slider looked really, really good. It was low. And here comes Bryce Harper, who's 2 for 4 lifetime against Robertson. 1 out now in the top of the 9th. Phillies down 1-0. First pitch to Harper. Line drive down the first base line. It's a foul ball. So Harper already behind in the count, 0-1. Oh my gosh, I didn't see all these messages. Sorry about that. I was wondering where the heck people were. No balls, 1 strike to Harper. The pitch in the dirt for ball 1. What's up, Nolan? How you doing, man? Thanks for coming on here. What's going on, man? Sorry about that. I was like, wait, where the heck are these guys? There it is. It's like, no wonder why it's so quiet. Robertson on the mound. 16 pitches so far. It's a 1-1 count to Harper. The next pitch. Fly ball hit out to left field. That's going back to the warning track, and it's just out of reach for the left fielder. De La Cruz plays it off the top of the wall. Cave round in third. He'll come in to score, and Bryce Harper ties up the ball game with an RBI double. It just hit the top of the wall out in left field, and Bryce Harper comes through again. 1-1 in the top of the ninth, and Robertson blows a save. Let's see where this pitch was. On the outside corner, he got a fastball. De La Cruz was going over towards the wall, and it was just out of reach as it hit off the wall. And Bryce Harper saying, "I'm here, let's go." He leads off at second. Castellanos, he's up at the plate. Curious to see if Kimbrel's going to get loosened up in the Phillies bullpen here. First pitch to Nick, swing and a miss. Man, you just can't take one pitch. He's hitting .273 lifetime against Robertson. That's close to where his average is right now. No balls, one strike to Castellanos. The 0-1, bouncer that's hit foul towards the third base side. And now Castellanos wants to call for time here. Big spot here on deck is Bryson Stott. No balls, two strikes to Castellanos. Robertson looks back at second, now back to the plate. The 0-2, high fly ball hit out to deep left field. That's going back, and the Phillies take a 3-1 lead. A two-run blast hit by Nick Castellanos, and the Phillies have stunned the Marlins. A hanging breaking ball left out over the middle of the plate, and Nick Castellanos comes through. Oh my goodness. Just off the end of the bat, and it went just in front of the Hair Club sign. That was much needed. And the Phillies are up 3-1. Stottlemyre's going to come out to talk things over with Robertson. Phillies were down 1-0 heading into the top of the ninth. It started off with a leadoff walk by Kyle Schwarber. Jake Cave then came in to pinch run for him. Bohm struck out with the count full. And Harper got on with an opposite field RBI double to tie the game, and Castellanos just gave the Phillies a 3-1 lead on a two-run home run. Here comes Stott, who lifts this one out to left field. That's going back right towards the warning track, and making the catch is De La Cruz. JT Chargoy is warming up in the Marlins bullpen. Don't know yet who's warming up in the Phillies bullpen. But Nick Castellanos, potentially the hero for the Phils, along with Bryce Harper. Sir Anthony Dominguez is warming up now. 2 outs, nobody on, and Turner takes the pitch down low and outside for ball 1. Welcome to Miami, Robertson. The 1-0 to Turner, foul ball right behind the plate. I was like, where the heck are people? Turner is 0 for 3 versus Robertson in his career with a strikeout and a walk. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody on. 2 outs in the top of the ninth. Phillies have a 3-1 lead. The 1-1. Fly ball hit out to center field, and Turner just missed it, as coming over to make the catch for out number 3 is the center fielder Sanchez. And the inning is over. The Phillies, not only do they tie the game and avoid the shutout on an RBI double by Bryce Harper, but Nick Castellanos gives them a 3-1 lead on a 2-run blast out to left field. And we go to the bottom of the ninth. Sir Anthony Dominguez will try to seal the deal. I actually like that call. I have to cut that, even though Turner flied out to center. I want to make sure that I cut that. Wow. If you guys are brand new to my channel, hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button as well. I'm Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. We need 14 more subscribers to get to the 800 mark. Larry hasn't even said anything since Castellanos homered. He said, this is what he said. This is what he said. Oh, he did say wow. Okay. He did say wow. You kind of feel bad for Alcantara? Why? Because his offense didn't help him? You know, they had the bases loaded like 2 times. Phillies made him pay. They made him pay. Alcantara pitched well. But the offense didn't help. They had so many opportunities. The Marlins have 11 hits and have only put up 1 run. It's crazy. Castellanos owed us that. Oh, he did. That was long due. That was a beautiful swing. Wow. Okay, here comes Sir Anthony. We're going to the bottom of the 9th. They left 10 men on base. It's crazy. But hey, I got to give Castellanos credit too with that defensive play he made out in right field. Sir Anthony Dominguez will come in. He's 0 for 5 in save opportunities this season. He's 2-2 with 30 strikeouts and 28 in the third of an inning. He's gone. Didn't do so well his last time out there, but Rob wants to put him in this situation here to see what he can do. Yes, sir. Yeah. Sorry about that. Sorry if that hurt your ears. I probably should turn that down. But that's all right. Here comes Luis Arias, who takes the first pitch downstairs for a ball. So the tables have turned, and the Marlins are down to their final 3 outs. Arias is 2 for 4 with a single, a double, and a run scored. I'm with you. The 1-0. It's taken right down the pipe for a called strike. It's true. It just happens at times, though, man. It just does. 1 ball, 1 strike. Dominguez gets set, kicks, steals, and it's popped up out to shallow left field. Marsh on the run towards home plate, and he's there to make the catch, and there's 1 out. One away in the bottom of the 9th. He was able to get Arias to pop out to left. That's a big out. Another one is coming up, and that's Jorge Soler, who tries to swing for the fences and misses it by a mile. 99 on the gun on the outside corner. He's 1 for 1 lifetime against Dominguez with a walk. The 0-1 by Sir Anthony popped up again. This time it's towards the infield. Turner gets underneath it as it was a mile high, and he's there to catch the can of corn. And there's 2 away in the bottom of the 9th. Marlins are down to their final out, and the Phillies are trying to come back and seal the deal. No spoilers. Dominguez comes set, kicks, steals, and the first pitch is fouled by Brian De La Cruz, who's 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a walk. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Just want to remind you all. The 0-1. Fly ball out to right field. It's hooking foul, and that's going out of play. And the Marlins are down to their final strike. This game has been about almost 2.5 hours long. Phillies were trailing throughout 2 hours of the game. The 0-2 off the plate. But they just tied it up and took the lead in the top of the 9th as David Robertson, who the Marlins just got at the trade deadline, only blew a save for them. 1-2 is the count. The pitch. Foul ball just off of the heel of De La Cruz. The game's not over yet. On deck is Avisail Garcia. Dominguez already with 9 pitches. He's closing it out for the Phils. 1 ball and 2 strikes to De La Cruz. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. The pitch, swing and a miss, and the ball game is over. The Phillies come back and beat the Marlins 3-1. And Sir Anthony Dominguez gets the save, his first of the season, in his 6th opportunity. It did not go so well for the first 2 hours of the ball game, but Nick Castellanos and Bryce Harper lead the Phillies to victory. It just took 1 inning. And that's now win number 58 on the season. And they take the first 2 games in Miami. They're now 58-49. The player of the game, well, the players of the game have to be Bryce Harper and Nick Castellanos. Phillies are now a game above the Arizona Diamondbacks for that 3rd wild card spot, and the Diamondbacks are tied with the Brewers. And then the Cubs are a half game behind them. The Marlins are a half game behind them, and the Cubs are now 3.5 games behind them. That is crazy. What a ball game. Phillies win by a score of 3-0, and they come back and win. Unbelievable. Castellanos hit the go-ahead 2-run home run in the top of the 9th on a hanging breaking ball thrown by David Robertson. It's his first homer since July 19th against the Brewers. And the Phillies win by a score of 3-1. So, good job by Sir Anthony to close out the deal and get himself the save. They were within striking distance all along, and it seemed like that they were down by a lot. And the Demons finally got to the Marlins. And the Phillies were able to make them pay. I'm Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Gregory Soto gets his 3rd win of the season. He's now 3-4. David Robertson gets charged with the loss. He's now 4-3. And Dominguez gets save number 1 of the season. Yes, let's go. Ring that bell. As JJ always says, that's why you got to play 27 outs. Let's go. That's exactly right, Donna. That's right. You do. You can look so bad throughout 25 outs of the game, but you know what matters at the end of the day? The W. The W is what matters. They could take the first wild card spot if the Giants lose, says Larry. Yes. Good game. Thanks, JJ. Another good night. Yes. Thank you for always coming on here, Donna. It means a lot. It truly does. All right. I think I need to go rest my voice. I've been talking for 9 hours today. 9 hours, guys. So it's time for some tea. It's time to give the vocal cords some rest and get ready for tomorrow. I love you all so, so much. And I will catch you all tomorrow night. We'll be back on at 6:40 p.m. Eastern Time. What do you mean, what about you? Of course. I always give you compliments, man. I'm happy to see you, too. I'm happy to see everybody on here. All right. Love you all. We're gonna wrap things up here. Lila Tov. Yes. Whoops. I'm not doing this right. What am I doing? I guess it really has been a long day. Okay. Lila Tov. Good night. Peace out.